Hi, I'm Krista Andrews.
Hi, and I'm Aline Marin-Bean.
Welcome to Let's Talk About It.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It. We are so happy to be here with one of our very special guests, Amy Page DeBlasio. Amy, welcome.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We're so excited to learn more about you.
So folks, our special treat here, Amy is the founder and creative director of Amy Page DeBlasio Fashion Designs in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Is that
Yes.
right? Amy, where are you based out of? Is it the
Hobartese Village in Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
Perfect. So Amy, we have you here in your beautiful, exciting designs that we want to make sure that we share with everybody out there at home watching us now. But we do have a couple of questions for you to get to know Amy a little bit more and her remarkable achievements. Amy, can you please tell us a little bit more about your creative endeavors, Amy Page DeBlasio Designs?
Yeah, so I am Amy, and I'm the founder and creative director of Amy Page DeBlasio, also known as APD. It's a contemporary and ethical design label based in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I founded my business in 2017, and these are some of my pieces here, like you mentioned, and I make contemporary designs for men and women. I mix a lot of fabrics together, different textiles, colors, bold prints together in the same garment that most people wouldn't think would work together. And I really pay close attention to detail and focus on creating a balanced composition and making all those different prints, trims, fabrics work together in the same garment.
I have to say, I love your outfit that you're wearing today.
Yes, it's stunning.
I'm sure you created that yourself.
Yes, I did. This is the satin bow blouse and the Asian satin and lace skirt.
I hope you can all see that.
Yeah, when I get up.
It's gorgeous.
Thank
I
you.
absolutely love it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So Amy, going back to your designs and how you use and incorporate different elements, where do you find your inspiration to create these things? It's not easy.
I find a lot of my inspiration through fabrics and prints. It just comes to me, my designs come to me a lot of times when I'm in a fabric store, touching all the fabrics, looking at all the prints. Also in everyday life, I like to take, just everyday pieces and elevate them and add a little touch of Amy, put my spin on them.
So are we thinking, like, for example, you see a hoodie down the street and you say, hey, we can make this a little better with maybe a little lining, a little trim.
There's always a spice or something special, but really I pride myself on making statement pieces that someone could have in their closet for a really, really long time.
Now, I heard that you actually created your own prom dress because you wanted something very different and unique for your prom. Is that where your fashion design started from, or was it earlier than that?
I did not want an off-the-rack look for prom. All the girls were wearing those long dresses. I'm going to age myself now. But all those long, sparkly dresses from, like, Cachet. Does anyone remember
Yes,
Cachet?
yes.
Oh my God, Cachet.
I love Cachet.
So
I'll do one better. I'm the generation of Debs. Anybody remember
I remember
Debs?
Deb. I remember Deb. It started a little before then. I was fortunate enough to go to a great school, elementary school, and we got to experiment with all different media and fabrics, clay, you name it, painting, and our teacher one of the projects was to make a wrap skirt, and I remember my wrap skirt had to be two different fabrics. It was like Pepsi on the front and Coca-Cola on the back, red and blue. And I think I was always an artist from my earliest memories.
Yep.
And I think I just found that I could express myself best through fashion. I was always drawn to fashion and the arts. And I asked my mother for a sewing machine. I started taking sewing lessons at 16. And it really just took off from there. And yes, I did want to design the prom dress. So I didn't look like everyone else. I didn't want that off-the-rack look.
What did it actually look like?
Everyone's were long. Mine was short, and it had almost like this, like organza.
Yep.
It had like a braid around the neck. It had a deep V, and it had gold chain trim. It was short, a different panel on the back.
And I think one of the most important things that you just, hit upon when you asked your mom for a sewing machine, it sounds like your family encouraged you to be creative, to find different outlets to express yourself.
Yeah, I was really lucky. My parents never said, you can't be an artist. They always, as long as I was trying my best and working hard, they really encouraged me to, pursue whichever avenue I wanted.
And you've been super successful. Actually, some of your designs were featured in the Worcester Art Museum, and you were the only female to be featured in that. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so that is one of the biggest highlights of my career to date.
Absolutely.
Such an accomplishment. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
The assistant curator of American art, her name's Erin, she contacted me and asked if she could use 2 of my pieces in this exhibit, which it was called The Iconic Jersey Baseball and Fashion. Yeah, what an honor. It's such a prestigious museum.
Yeah.
And that exhibit coincided with the Paw Sox, the Red Sox AAA affiliate team, their move to Worcester.
Yes.
Right.
And the opening of the new stadium. So my pieces were on a platform, these pieces.
Okay, yeah. We're so lucky.
Here. Folks,
So,
we're bringing the museum pieces to you.
So this one,
Oh, this is great.
this was from 2018. I guess she saw this online. She had done some research and asked me to participate in the exhibit, which explored the baseball jersey throughout its history and how it was first used for athletic wear in teams, and then made its way all the way to the runway. And my 2 pieces were on a platform, on mannequins, along with a Gucci outfit. There was a Louis Vuitton and Supreme jersey on the wall behind it. It was like,
and there you were, Amy Page.
yeah, I was floored, like from a little girl looking up to these Italian designers and big name designers.
Yeah.
And to be able to be in an exhibit with pieces from those big fashion houses was just, it took my breath away. And I'm also in her, she created a coffee table book, a publication, a beautiful book, and I have a few pages in there as well.
Wow.
You turn the page and there's Jay-Z in a jersey and how he uses the jersey to represent himself and where he's from. And, and this is another piece.
Oh wow!
This is so. This silhouette was in the exhibit with a different fabric. I took this one because just to show something else.
Yep.
But this is another take of mine on a baseball jersey dress with Our Lady of Guadalupe. I love this print. I use it a lot. So yeah,
and you've mixed beautiful.
This is an example of my mixing textiles.
So we can talk about that a little bit in terms of what you've done here. So this is what you would consider everyday flannel, something you'd find, let's say, on a hooded shirt or a button down. But she took it and elevated by adding this piping and then going in and adding a contrasting fabric. And I'm assuming the lining matches.
Yeah, it's all it's fully lined, and there are crested shank buttons.
So when we said you take, the ordinary and turn it into extraordinary, this is really no joke, guys. The textures that I wish you guys could feel, but there's so many textures going on here, and there's a lot of work. But outside of these amazing designs, we really have to talk about your design process and the lengths that you go to make sure that these garments are all made in the USA. Amy here does not just design them, she sources fabric. She goes out and finds the folks that are going to create this for you. So these are actual unique individual pieces, all hand touched by you.
Yes, I do not just send away to some company that
sketch.
Yeah.
There are a lot of companies now that will produce like 80 million pairs of, leggings or something, and then someone will just stamp their logo on it. I don't do that. I design I'll work with a pattern maker, or I'll drape a sample in my studio, and then I send it to a pattern maker. Once the initial sample is complete, then I have a fitting with a model. Then it usually goes back to get adjusted, the pattern, and sometimes I have to make a new sample. So we do make a couple, so some samples are made in-house, and then some small run production. If I have any extra fabric, I don't waste it. I'll make like scarves and accessories. Sometimes I'll make a one-of-a-kind piece with the leftover fabric. So I'll do that in-house, and then all of the production and a lot of the pattern making, anything like that, grading, is all done in New York City. I pride myself on keeping everything in the United States, which is a lot more expensive.
Right,
But
absolutely.
so then I will have the fitting, the new sample is made. I have to I source every fabric, every trim, every notion, I source it all. I source everything, and then, that has to be sent to a grader. A grader will digitize the pattern, put the pattern into a computer system, and then he will make the different sizes.
Okay.
So
I was
from
curious on how you did that.
So there are different grade rules. So like small, medium, large usually is 2 inches around in the bust. There's a different grade rule for sizes 2, 4, 6, 8. There are pretty standard grade rules, but every designer will adjust according to their size chart. So then that process happens. Then, the factory has to make the goods. I have to order hang tags, care labels. I have to make sure I know the contents of the garment. I have to test it and see how it washes. Then I have to do quality control. I have to get it on my website, take pictures, it's a lot more than people think.
So running a business is always a lot more than people think, for sure.
Yes.
It's a lot more.
Yeah, and we're finding that out. I'm a recent entrepreneur, so I'm finding out exactly what it means to juggle all of this.
Yeah.
And this is a huge undertaking. So
congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, right. We're all trying to get, the lady boss status, but it's not easy, and we have a long, long way to go. So Amy, tell us a little bit in terms of the difference between fast fashion and your fashion.
Fast fashion, some of the big name brands, I'm guilty of shopping those, to myself. I don't want to say guilty. But those clothes are mass produced, mass produced, and they're made in a tally line, and there aren't always such safe working environments. And I just really pride myself on being an ethical business and making sure that I know where my clothes are made. I know personally who's making my clothes.
Fantastic.
Also, they don't usually have as much detail. They're usually one print. My time goes into every piece.
And you can absolutely tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have some beautiful designs here.
Yeah, and then I don't waste the fabric. I really only order what I need.
Yes.
Every little bit is used up.
Yes.
Did you make your own bridesmaids dresses for your wedding?
Yes.
Did you bring one with you?
Yes, I did. So should I get up?
Oh,
Are you?
I think I can find
it's
this
called
for you.
it's called the Amy dress.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, look at that. If you were a bridesmaid, wouldn't you want to wear that?
This is and it has pockets.
Yes, it has pockets.
Gotta have the pockets.
It has pockets. This is beautiful.
Can we just give a shout out to my dad really quick?
Yes, of course.
For making me all these hangers. Thank you, Daddy. I love you.
He made this for you.
Yeah.
So this really is a family endeavor.
Yes.
And the support continues,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So this silhouette, this is called
this.
the Amy dress, and I actually first made this for I went to URI, the University of Rhode Island, and I first made this for the URI fashion show. And I've elevated it and developed this style throughout the years, and it's really comfortable. It looks great on any body type, and I love how I can mix so many different fabrics into this one garment. There's trim on the bottom, piping, different fabrics. This is a jacquard print, and I love using jacquard. I usually will use the front and back on different. Oh, it's hard to see on here, but it has a print on both sides, which I love.
I see the lining. Yeah.
But this I make by hand. All the zipper pulls I make by hand. I wanted them to wear black. I didn't want like a stereotypical bridesmaidsy dress, and so I was like, you know what? Why not?
Absolutely.
Why not?
And this really should inspire people to do something a little different. It doesn't have to be, the pink, the purple dresses that we see. It can be something like this to not only match the bride style and the wedding aesthetic, but really to kind of match your bridesmaids. They have a personality too, and they, want to feel and look their best as well. So again, just keeping your options open, I think, is fantastic. And one of the things that your brand really does, and I think it's really important, folks, that you check out her website, which is...
It's amypagedeblasio.com, and then all of my social media handles are APDPVD for Providence.
Awesome site. Check it out, and you can see that it's a pretty extensive line. And I want to make sure that we have enough time to go through your pieces. So
people can also come right to the studio.
Where are you located?
So I have a studio boutique where I work. I also there's a boutique side, which has a lot of my pieces. My hours are on my website. I'm right in the Hope Artiste Village in Pawtucket.
If somebody comes into your store and falls in love with something, but you don't have their size, is there a way that you can accommodate them?
Yeah, so again, everything's graded. So I can always grade to someone's size if they have fallen in love with a piece. I have made custom pieces for certain customers in the past. I've been focusing on other, avenues at the moment.
So for the most part, right now we are dealing with ready to wear.
Yes.
And these are just some examples of the current line. If you could just kind of go through some of these with us, we'd love to. So we'd highlight these.
This is a really nice light chambray denim. I color blocked it, which goes with these wide leg pant.
Gorgeous.
Yep.
Wide legs.
So it's still, there's a lot of detail. I use the selvage edge of the fabric. Really nice snaps and top stitching, a little exaggerated collar, but it's still a neutral. It still goes with anything.
Yes.
It's not. This isn't so out there.
No, absolutely not. You could wear this with a really cool pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
Some chunky sneaks.
How does it make you feel when you see somebody walking around with your clothes on?
A woman bought this to go to Paris. She went
my goodness.
Yeah, she went shopping.
I need pictures.
She bought this in Newport, Rhode Island,
love that
and then
so much.
posted pictures wearing it, like a mirror selfie, shopping in Paris.
Oh my goodness.
There's no better feeling, really, to know that like someone has transitioned into their best self in one of my pieces and they feel confident and happy and fun. Like, I normally don't dress up. You can find me in workout clothes. I'm a mom of 2. I'm always on the go.
That's right.
I was like, I'm getting dressed up tonight. I'm going out. No,
That's
I'm
right.
It's like 2 in the afternoon.
You know what we're doing.
Yeah.
But no, I feel really good in this. I'm comfortable.
And it
I feel
looks
powerful.
comfortable.
Right.
Like I do find when I wear my pieces, people are constantly asking where I got it. I am getting compliments on my pieces because you don't find stuff like this around.
Absolutely
you're not going to
not.
find this at the Providence Place Mall.
Right.
That's right.
Exactly.
And my customers appreciate the work that goes into each piece.
Yeah. So
And you're speaking confidence into that person. With each piece, you can tell here that every stitch, every detail is intentional.
This is that Our Lady print again.
Is this?
yep.
I love this. Like a varsity jacket.
Yeah, it's lambskin.
Oh, this
now
is
you
gorgeous.
do not only
The
women
zippers.
but men and children, or
No children.
Okay, just.
I mean, what's
and I
women
know
and
that-
men's nowadays? Like
And
anyone
accessories.
can wear anything they want. Yeah,
Right.
I do
Yeah.
some accessories.
I was going to
Absolutely.
say you have some accessories.
This is a custom print, actually, a custom graffiti print that my husband and I designed. This was actually a big part of our wedding as well, this fabric. This print, not the
particular print.
fabric, the print.
Yep.
Yeah, this is
And then,
beautiful.
so this is a graffiti print that I juxtaposed with this gorgeous, high quality lace.
Yes.
It's actually a version of the skirt I have on now.
So, I love this. So where you take something that's kind of trendy, urban, and then you kind of bring it down a little bit, not bring it down, but elevate it with, I don't know, is this couture? This is beautiful.
Thank
That
you.
is beautiful.
And it's just really cool because here, kind of like you paired it with a beautiful blouse or
A black
put
shirt.
this on with a jean jacket,
Yeah,
pair of
so
boots, you were
cute.
ready to go.
Yeah, super comfortable.
Super beautiful.
Let's see what else. Yeah,
and
that's
we have to talk about this hoodie. Stop, and it's heavy.
I love that.
this is a Sherpa anorak.
yeah.
Jeez, this is gorgeous.
This I market as men's, but I mean anyone.
I
could.
would wear this.
Yeah, yeah.
Me too.
So this is even my zippers. This is a Riri zipper. They're really high quality. Like people don't understand.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Yeah, and then there's embroidery here.
Zippers are quality.
There's a zipper
Who
here.
would have thought?
So
This is a quality zipper, folks.
I have to source every single one of these. Like I had to source the aglets.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. I had to find a company to do this because I don't like the raw edge on the end of the
So
drawstring.
can we please not scooch over what you just call the tips of
Oh,
the
aglets.
Yeah, the aglet.
Metal
Who
aglets.
knew? I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know what an aglet was?
Oh, it's the thingy at the end of your sweatshirt. And then I love what you did here. You have some denim going on here. And this is a very warm coat. You can really tell that you can wear this outside. The weight, again, this isn't something you guys can see through the screen, but we're telling you, this is heavy. This is well constructed. This is timeless,
Pockets.
really. Pockets.
Must have the pockets.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And then in terms of this
Oh,
trench
this is
coat,
one of my
I've
faves.
seen this on.
I'm gonna have to steal one. I'm gonna have to steal one.
Oh,
Folks,
Yeah,
Check
oh
this
my God,
out.
I love that.
Look at these patterns that we have going here.
Maureen, can you just put it up on the table so we can see it all?
So it's asymmetrical. One side is shorter than the other. They're
Oh,
one
okay.
size fits all. They
Yep.
really fit anyone from 0 to probably 16.
Fantastic.
You know, you can cuff the sleeves. You can wear them down, more avant-garde,
Yeah.
like, you know, more fashion-forward look
Pop
with
this
them down and
collar.
long. Yeah, you
Check
can
this out.
snap it all the way up around the neck. You can wear it open.
This is truly just
This
beautiful.
is gorgeous.
And was this in Rhode Island Fashion Week?
An earlier version, yeah, my initial sample before I had produced it was in Style Week.
Style
I've
Week.
never done Rhode Island Fashion Week. I've done Style Week with Rosanna Ortiz, which is
Oh,
a
yeah.
fabulous production. Beautiful.
Awesome.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And will you be participating
The real
in that
deal.
again?
Yeah, I love to participate in Style Week, absolutely.
I can't imagine what it would be like to have my fashions that I created and seeing them walking down the runway.
Style Week was the first fashion
That's-
show I ever did, and I will
Really?
tell you, that really catapulted me into, you know, like the next level. I was so nervous and so fearful, and there were so many moving parts.
Yeah.
And when I finally saw the collection, you
Relief,
know,
pride, joy.
it was
Pinch
like,
me moment.
yeah,
Now,
Yeah.
did you laugh, cry, scream, all of that?
it was.
It's surreal.
Yeah, yes, I think I blacked out tonight. I think I blacked out.
It is. It's a surreal moment that you go from design concept to, oh my God, somebody's wearing it. And then, wow, I see someone wearing this in Paris. I mean, how amazing is that?
Now, do you pick out your own models as well for all of that?
It depends on the show.
Okay.
There's a model casting, and certain show. Yeah, I mean, I like to,
Yeah.
because I want it to fit right. I really
Yeah, it's so
care a lot
important.
about the fit.
Yeah.
What my clothes look like.
And that really does speak to the level of care that you take in describing and really establishing your brand.
Oh, you should see me at a photo shoot. I'm like, wait, there's like a piece of lint and a wrinkle.
You do. You have to be a perfectionist because
Yeah.
this is your voice that you're putting out there. And I think that is spectacular because it just shows the care that you carry from beginning, the initiation to completion. Really just doesn't stop there. So, I mean, when somebody comes to see you, I think it's important to know that the fashions that they're looking at really are homegrown, have come from your mind, from concept to being digitized to being rated to here we are now. It is the thorough process.
And I don't have a whole team.
Well, I was going to ask you that.
I
How many people
don't-
are working for you? Like 15,
I have a wonderful
20,
assistant.
30 people?
I have another woman who actually taught me to sew. I adore her. She will help me do a lot of my samples in-house. You know, I'll outsource, you know, photographers and things like that as needed. But really, it's me.
Yeah, you can
It's
tell
me.
you put your heart and soul into it, and we are so happy that we got to meet you and
Thank
got
you.
to see some of your
Yeah, this is
designs.
wonderful. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
Amy,
of course,
thank
it's
you
been a
s-
pleasure.
Thank you so much. Again, as Krista said, thanks for being here and thanks for taking a chance on us, right?
Yeah, no, of course.
We're only a few shows in. Again, folks, this is the type of content that we will try to continue to bring to you. And if you have any exciting stories or know of anybody who may be interested in joining us, please send them our way. We'd love to speak to them on Let's Talk About It. Amy, once again, thank you. Best of luck,
Thank
folks.
you so much.
Our pleasure. Please be sure to check her website
Yeah.
out. And we'll also be including a clip of...
From New York Fashion Week.
What?
At the end, I included my if you watch the whole video, it's only like a minute, I included my website and social media information, but that is a clip from my pieces on the runway at New York Fashion Week.
Wow, so exciting. Thank you again
Thank
for
you.
being here.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.